Alright, making a brand new VR project using Tilia VRTK. We're going to go to new. I'm just going to use 2019 410, and I'm using 3D instead of the HDRP. I had some problems with the HDRP lighting, so I'm just going to call this VRTK for Tilia. Create that. Here's our brand new project here. I'm going to go to Window, Package Manager, and I am looking for the XR Legacy Input Helpers. So once those load, XR Legacy Import Helpers, install. Good. Now I'm going to go to Edit Project Settings, look under the Player tab, and make sure virtual reality is supported. So click that. Takes a second to get the check mark. And it shows this. Looks good. Now to actually get the Tilia packages, which are the pieces we need to make sure our game is VR interactable, I'm going to go to the Explorer of Assets, and in Packages there's this manifest.json file. I'm going to open that, and then in Chrome I'm going to go to vrtk.io, and on here, if I scroll down here, there's the Tilia Packages page, and these are all the little individual pieces we can include. And so first we need to grab this line here and put it into just inside this curly brace. That tells it where to get all these packages. And now we can start putting in the actual packages. So the spatial simulator I'm going to get because if you don't have a VR headset, you can use your mouse and keyboard to control things. So inside this dependencies curly brace, I'm just going to be pasting and hitting enter. Now this Unity XR one, that is the one for if you do have a VR headset. And let's just dock these. Unity Input Manager, so we can control what keys do what, or like our trigger on our controller and such. So we copied that and paste. Interactables, things that I can pick up. It also includes interactors, like your hands would be interactors. Snap zones, I definitely want to use those so I can drop things into little socket zones. Teleporter, I'm going to grab that. And the teleport target, so I can actually designate places for it to teleport to. And you know, the tooltips are kind of cool to put on objects, so I'm going to include that too. So I paste all that, save that, and when I go back to Unity, it goes to work finding all the packages that were not in there before, but now it's going and getting them all. Alright, now under packages I have all these Tilia packages here. So I'm going to start by throwing in my VR camera rig and then the spatial simulator, which is if you don't have a VR headset. So under runtime prefabs, there's that rig, and then under spatial simulator, runtime prefabs, there's that one. And I forgot to get one more, the tracked alias, which, so no matter what headset you have, this kind of controls the headset and the hands and all that stuff. So make sure you get that one, which I forgot originally. So I'll copy that in, save it, it goes and gets it. And now I should have a tracked alias option here, which I'm going to drop these two camera rigs into. There, now we have the tracked alias, so we can expand that, runtime, prefabs, tracked alias. Because inside of tracked alias, I can tell it I have 22 different camera rigs. I'm going to make Unity XR the first one, Spatial Simulator the second one, and now we can actually get rid of the main camera because these are cameras. And I'm going to temporarily disable my Spatial Simulator to make sure it picks up just my Oculus headset. And I'm going to throw in a floor just because I like being able to see something when I go into the headset. Whoa. And let's just throw a cylinder in there just so I can see something. I don't know. And now when I plug in my Oculus Quest headset with the link cable, inside the headset you have to go inside and say enable, allow. Underneath the settings, device settings, there's enable Oculus Beta, Oculus Link. So I'm going to do that inside my headset. So I'm clicking allow inside my headset, which I know you can't see right now. Allow that. And then I'm also going inside settings, gear, device, scroll down, enable Oculus Link, beta. So as soon as I click those things, it's now a black screen inside my headset. It's trying. And now let's hit play. And good. Oh, the cylinder's behind me there, and I can't see my hands yet, but we'll fix that next. So you want some hands. One of the first things you can do is under the tracked aliases, just click on the left controller alias, and I'm just going to right-click 3D object cylinder. That's going to be my hand for now. And I'm going to do a 0.05 for all of those. And it's straight up and down, and I want it to be forwards. So I'm going to rotate that 90 there. And then I'm just going to duplicate that and put one on the right controller alias. And now we have one on both. Let's see if we hit play, if we can see them. Hey, I got hands. Ta-da! Very good.